Welcome, welcome, fam. Welcome, 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 fam. Welcome, welcome, fam. Welcome, welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where you're watching from, fam. Welcome, 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 fam. Let me know where you're watching from. Let's see. Going live here. Just one moment. Going live over here. Okay. Let me just one moment. Welcome, fam. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So today we are going to talk about something very important because our education system, did it fail us? What are you saying? Our education system, did it fail us, fam? Let me know. Let me know what you think. Did it fail us? That's the question. That's the question. We are going to talk about our education system because this education system led us to where we are right now. And that's chaos. That's as good as chaos. Am I right? Yes or no? Till the day today, the kids are getting the same education. Same education, fam. What is actually happening? That's the question. What is actually happening? Let me make this smaller. Just one moment. It's here. Yes. So what's actually happening? That's the big question. That's the big question. Did our education system fail us? What are you saying, fam? Just one moment. Let's see. Dieda, welcome, Dieda. Welcome, welcome. The question is, did our education system fail us? That's the question. Because the world, it seems like the world is in chaos. Am I right? Seems like the world is in chaos, fam. So what is actually happening? And they are still giving the same kind of materials. The Ada is saying, yes, the world is in chaos all the time in education. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate it. From kindergarten, university, up to university. And look where we ended up. Nowhere. Destruction. That's where we ended up. I was saying in the previous live stream, 90% of the world is religious. Some pray 5 times a day, some 4 times, some 3 times, some 1 time. Churches everywhere, everywhere, every village, every city, tons of churches, mosques, temples. 95% or 90% of the world is religious. You would think that the world would be a paradise with all those people praying and doing all the good stuff. Why isn't the world a paradise yet? It's the way, right? So, sometimes to be real in the world that we are living in, we need to be real. It's 2026. Let's ask ourselves the hard questions. So many churches, so many mosques, so many religious people, temple here, temple there. Why isn't it heaven on earth yet? If everyone claims my way or the highway. Easy. Let's see the comments. Let's see the comments. The Ada say yes. Vibes with Dia sent heart. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Real stuff. Say yes. The Ada say true. Vibes with Dia say church is the biggest con artist ever. Unfortunately, I need to agree with you. Jerry, very true, brother. Hey, brother, long time. Indeed, indeed, indeed. So, what is happening? There was a time that I used to travel a lot. I went to a bunch of places. In 2020, let me see, in 2019, there was a massive campaign, the year of return. The year, I don't know if all of you know this, the year of return for Caribbean people, African Americans, you name it. So, what is happening? We grouped up a lot of Caribbeans, African Americans. We started, it was time to unite. This. We went to Africa. I remember one time standing on the rooftop of the hotel, me and Jerry, this brother that went with me was a guy also, his name was Jerry. So me and Jerry on the rooftop, one church, volume up. We hear the pastor, not even what, 50 meters, 50 meters next to it, another church. Boost up the volume. Pastor starts to, around us, there were at least 10 churches. And we saw there was a competition. Why? Because they would raise their volume, keep raising. Two of them, their speakers blew up. You would say, and where was this? This was Ghana. You would say it would be heaven on earth. Africa, almost whole Africa. So many churches, so many mosques. But it's like literally, it has one of the worst living conditions. I got food poisoning. Let me see. I got food poisoning. What first time was with the pineapple. Second time was in a hotel. Third time was in another hotel. Fourth time was on the road to the beachland. Fifth time was again at the hotel. So 5 times. The living conditions back then, I don't know about now, of course, very bad. So, education system. We're talking about the education system. Did the education system fail us? I went to Portugal because people sometimes think Africa. Portugal is the same. If you go back then, if you went to Porto, same as the bad places. So the places with low living standards in Africa, the same in Portugal. I saw three-legged dog. Matter of fact, Portugal was worse. I'm talking about Porto going down. People walking without teeth everywhere, smelling bad. So Porto going down was worse. Never saw this condition. Ghana, there were places that was very beautiful, but it had, place that wasn't really good. So what is happening, fam? What I saw is that the education system everywhere where I went around the world, it was the same. Everywhere, the same. All of it led us to this, believing in material. This book, just touching base, in the part of the Great Reset, the orphans, garbage patch, it goes into the people that were without parents. Let me just name a few. Because the females that we see right now, it's a combination of them. The males that we see right now, it's a combination of them. The education system. Don't think that it's only books that's a education system. The thing that influence us the most, our generation, is television. Television, controlled television. So if we see Madonna, Madonna was without parents. Um, Marilyn Monroe, without parents. Hollywood. They became Kim Kardashian. The Kardashians, they changed the world totally for the females. The males, exactly the same. We see males walking around with jeans, tight ass, no breathing space at all. Um, Feminine, the feminine movement, all of it is education system. Now they have spent trillions, trillions of dollars, euros. Why? To push the LGBTQ agenda. This is why now suddenly there are new books in every school. One thing that changed is a chapter, a new chapter. How is this possible? I'm not against anyone because I believe they are also the victim of a lot of experiments being done. They are the victims of an agenda that was pushed way back then. This is what I believe. However, it is what it is right now. The education, again, the education system. Television is one of the most powerful education system out there. People say books, I say those programs. They are the most powerful education system. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Hey, Pindas. So what is happening, fam? We have derailed. Humanity is officially derailed. Do you agree with me? Yes or no? Let me know where you're watching from, fam. And let's get this to 2.5K likes. 2.5K likes. You have Eve, a war woman. Let's see. 2.5K likes, fam. The television, the school, and churches. Indeed. So I'm going to be open with you. The churches, the pastors, they really destroyed the image of religion, churches. They destroyed it totally. But not everyone, of course, not everyone. But it seems like people that are going to church, they are going for material things, for money. It seems like sometimes a lot of them, they love money more than they love the bond with Most High. I don't know. I can be wrong, but it seems like this. What did you notice? If you want to join the live stream, feel free to send your request. I will accept it. Feel free to send your request. I will accept it. Okay. So church, um, what is my stand and my position on religion and church? This book, this book is one of the things that came out of my belief and stand out of religion and church. And I will tell you, I used to have a Jewish friend. He was Kabbalah. He always told me how he was one of the youngest people that understood the Torah. And there the discussion started. There the discussion. He was like 10 years older than me, 15 years. But as soon as he mentioned, I understand it, the discussion started. I say, why do we need to go again on this topic? And I will tell you why. Because I asked him, brother, do you know how they lifted one of those stones in the pyramids that created the pyramids? Do you know it? Matter of fact, he say no. I ask, do anyone knows it? He say no. I ask him, do we know how the pyramids were built? No. The pyramids in Caribbean, Central America, South America. Do we know it? No. So everything is no. And I ask him, okay, we don't know this, but we want to know. Let me show you. Because I have early 1800s Bible. This one is 1906 or 7, 8, one of those early before 1910 Bible. Um, I have 1800s Bible. You see, with the Tartaria logo ish. This is a very strange logo. I wonder what it is. So what is happening? I ask him. We don't know even how they lifted one stone. We don't know how Moses parted sea. Matter of fact, we don't even know if Moses existed. And now you want to claim and tell me that we understand what they read back then. So what they wrote during those times, that we understand it, what they were reading, those tablets, that we understand it. Okay, how did they do what they did? Just let me know. And there he was stuck. There he was stuck. Where did all this knowledge go? That's the most important thing. You know, vibes, I don't believe in prayer. I don't believe in prayers. I don't believe in meditation. I believe in being. Just being. That's it. Just be. Frequency device moved the big stones. Is this, do you know it or are you suggesting it? Or do you think you know it? Poor audio and it's not on my end. You know, Facebook has always problems with audio. I don't know how to fix this, to be honest. Facebook always has poor audio. Uh, Live got restricted. Oh, I can't even appeal it. Oh, oh, okay, okay. So this is the second time my live got restricted in 20 minutes. What is happening is that there is someone over here in the live stream that keeps on reporting the live stream. Keep on reporting. So I wonder, do you already have, how do you call this? When it gets hard from tapping, reporting. Is it already there, the hard piece? So so what is happening, fam? The education system. The education system. My oldest son is now learning about Napoleon, Columbus, Gregory. Yeah, I can't do anything about it, Gregory. Or you need to come over to TikTok. The same name, my thoughts on everything. The same things. Fear tactics. Yeah, that's it, King. How are you going to find out who it is? Professor is saying to the Holy Land. So our education system is based upon all kind of bad deals. One moment. No, I didn't say his name is Holy Land. All kind of bad deals. Let me see. If you want to know, read stories of prophet. So what did I say? I have the link anyhow. Okay, okay. So what is happening? Miseducation. Miseducation. People pushing their agenda, pushing their agenda. To give you an example, if I was a billionaire, I could have changed the education system. Whatever I want, I can put in it. Whatever I want. We Palestinians have no agenda. Miseducation. There is a whole village in Palestine that is called black slaves. An whole village. Miseducation. Something like this, black slaves, something like this. Go Google it. Can someone Google it for me? Village in Palestine called black slaves. Can someone Google it for me, what the actual name is? So what is happening? There is a whole war going on in the Middle East over there. Miseducation. Because no one said, no one ever told us, no one ever told us that this whole Jordanian area was given away by the British people to the Saudi, the Arabia, the Saudi people, Iran. You see how the Iran people look? They look like Turkish people, exactly like Turkish people. But they are fighting the good fight. Beside how they look like or whatever, I believe they are fighting the good fight. This is what I believe. However, there will never be peace in the Middle East because of miseducation. All of it boils down because of miseducation. People grew up um, seeing the demon, Satan, the country, a small group of people saw them as holy people while they were the demons of the world. Of course, not everyone, because you always have one, two, three good people. It's always. However, they will keep on fighting each other. Why? Because none of them belongs there. If we go check the real history, this is why Tucker Carlson asked, okay, there is DNA test possible. We know how to identify who the real ones are. Let's do a DNA test. No one wants to do a DNA test. So I did a DNA test a few years ago when they came new. And I saw I have Jewish blood in me. 2 years later, My DNA test changed, the result changed. All what was Jewish, that because I was from the Israel area, Jordania area, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Israel, um, Egypt, this area, my DNA was pointing to a small part of it, not big, a small part was pointing to this area, and like 80%, 70% was Americas, Central and Caribbean America. This is why when I see the Olmecs, the big Olmecs faces, I have cousins that look exactly like those Olmec faces. If you put them next to them, one on one, they look like them. So what is happening is that we need to be real. We need to be real with each other. The miseducation is way deeper than we think. So this lecture is not about Tartaria, but everything of the old world, they removed it. So simple things like bells to disorient us, remove us from our core. Education system as we know it, I don't believe that people will go to school in 20 years, 30 years. I believe it's gone. It won't exist anymore because it's waste of money, waste of time. You can better let your kids learn one skill, like Bruce Lee is saying, fear the one that has practiced one kick for 20 years, for 10 years. You need to teach the youth the one skill, 3,000 hours in it. They are pro. That's it, they are pro. And with games, you see it because grown-ups and young kids they play games, but most of the time the young ones whip the old ones their asses. The same game, same controller, everything the same, because it's the hours that they put in mastering one craft. And with this one craft, they're going to conquer the world. It doesn't make any sense to learn 100 things, 20 different classes. It's just like chasing 20 rabbits. You won't catch not even one of them. Not even one of them. So this is something that I've noticed, that our education system is wasting our time, is robbing us, has robbed us from our time. We paid to be suppressed. And this is again giving humanity the illusion that freedom of choices. No, there is no freedom of choices. There's freedom of choices that they has made available. That's what there is. Everything is based upon illusion, destroying to create, destroy to create. Why, fam? That's the big question. Do you want anyone wants to join the live stream? This live stream is not about, it's just about education. It's not about Palestine is not about religion, it's about education. So um, I prefer that, if you come live, know that it's not about those things. This live stream is for the awakened ones, the enlightened ones, the ones that has been called. And what is one of the um, trademarks of them is they are bigger than one country, one person. They're seeing wider and farther and higher than one country, one person. So, what do I want to say is for people like me and you, one country like Palestine is too small in the grand scheme of everything. Israel is too small in the grand scheme of everything. America, Europe, too small in the grand scheme of everything. This is more what I'm trying to say. And this is who we are. I believe that people like you, me, we are the future. And the battle that is taking place right now is going to change our reality. Totally, totally. So you can't imagine because those that has been suppressed all the time, they got a chance now to educate, show their findings. The fight, the battle is now on even playgrounds. Even if I need to say that those platforms like TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, they are in hands of the suppressors. However, there are more platforms like Kemetic.app. There we can be free and talk whatever we want to talk. Um, through on who wants to join the live stream film? Share with us. Education system failed us. Do you agree? Yes or no? Do you agree? Yes or no, fam? Okay, Gregory. The Ada say yes. Yeah, it failed us, fam. It failed us. All of it, it failed us. Um, I feel that world is in distress. People don't know anymore what to do. Like our campus is uh, destroyed or it's being resetted. Something is going on with our campus. That's what I know. Something is wrong. That's what I know. Welcome, fam. Welcome. Welcome. Thank you for the gifts, vibes. Thank you with the gifts for the gifts. So, what is actually happening? That's the big question. Maria, what is happening? So, I um I did a course last week. We spoke about this because I did a course last year on Kemetic.app on collective consciousness. Collective. Let me see. I'm immediately searching for it. Collective consciousness. So this course, when I was going through it, learning, what did I realize is that those people, they know exactly what they are doing. This on Kemetic app. They know exactly what they are doing because you don't need to be in the presence of someone to influence someone, change a behavior, none of those things. If you have a big enough group that comes together and change the world only on energy wise. To give you an example how it works, how many times do you think about someone and this person calls you? Or you call someone and this person says, "Hey, I was just thinking about you." Um, this is the same what is happening, but now it's direct linked, personal. You send your thought into the air, Earth's energy grid. It travels to the person that you were thinking about. This person calls you. It's all connected. But the same is also with wars, with everything. It goes into the sky, travels, and comes to you. How many times did you have an idea? You kept it for yourself, and you see someone else comes with the idea, brings it out, and you say, "Hey, I had this idea few years ago." Did one of you ever been through this? Let me know. Again, this is tapping into the collective consciousness. Vibes is saying yes. How many of you? Me all the time. All the time. Lady, yes. Lady saying yes. This is why they say you don't really have thoughts of yourself. Your thoughts are not your thoughts. Um, all of it is connected to the collective consciousness. For instance, how many times you are thinking about something, you are in a positive mood, you are all alone. Important, you are all alone, and your thoughts change. You start thinking about something totally different. Or you are busy solving a puzzle and your mind um, flows the other way. And you're caught in this thought, a total different thought, and then you catch yourself. You snap out of it. Hey, no, let me continue doing this. This happens most of the time when you are relaxed. You are in a hysteria moment. What happens then? You will connect with Earth's energy grid, the collective consciousness. But when you connect with the collective consciousness, upload and download will start. It will start. You will start receiving. You can even receive thoughts of your neighbor. You don't know. You don't know, but it can be your neighbor's thought. How many times did you, or maybe you've been through it, that you and someone else says exactly the same, says exactly the same at the same moment? Did one of you ever experience this? Don't forget when you start smoking too. All of it, all of it is you connecting with the collective consciousness. You and another person connected to the consciousness. What I have been going through the past few months a lot is that I think about something, I'm watching a movie, and a word that I was thinking about, they say it in the movie or YouTube or whatever. I think about a word, they say it. All of this is classified as collective consciousness. The collective consciousness. Which this one? Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. Imagine if you can master this. Yeah, yeah. But you know what it is with smoking? By the way, in the there are with smoking, what they discovered is that when someone smoke, it brings them back to the template reality. So the template reality is where everything is. Everything is there. And this is what science and research has discovered. It brings it back. It brings the person that is smoking to the template reality. This is the right word for it. Yeah, FM. Let me see. Anyone a question? Let me know if you have a question. If you have a question. Let's see. No one a question, fam? Let's see. Yeah, so I'm leaving the live stream. I thought I'd come and talk about education. But, it seems like doesn't matter what I talk about, I get restricted every 5 minutes. So I will see all of you in Kemetic app, okay? Sherry hears about smoking. If you have questions, I will stay. If you don't have a question, I will leave. Or maybe you want to join the live stream. Yeah, so research has um, found out that because of smoking, that there is something that is called template reality. This is why smokers they tap into the collective consciousness, and they are they are yeah, it has a bunch of benefits, a bunch of it. Cannabis, I assume. Peace, peace, peace. No one wants to join. I thought I come, you know, join. Send your request, join. Normally I do lectures, but this time it was a live stream. It is not a lecture. Okay, let's see. M A A. Welcome, MAA.
Hello.
Hey, MAA. Welcome, welcome.
How are you?
I'm doing good, and you?
I'm fine too.
Okay, great, brother.
You said?
Hmm?
Oh,
Yeah, cannabis, not cigarette. Cigarette is not good. Yeah, yesterday he came and he asked for the title and it's about. Anyone wants to join? The thing is that most people want me to talk about this book and the knowledge in this book. People want to talk about giants, mud flood, garbage patch, bells, all the good stuff, but not this live stream. What I will do, reading is better than. Why don't you talk? No, no, let's talk about something else. But I'm leaving because I have been 1 hour live now, almost 1 hour, and I stay 1 hour live. So I will see all of you tomorrow, um, 12 o'clock. That's like Amsterdam time. Can you play the bells, please? Dieda. Let me see Dieda. Dieda. Dieda traveling. 80s. Keep calm. I will for you, okay? Which one? The tuning fork, the crystal tuning fork, or the bell? Let's do both. Let's do. This one is for Dieda. All of this is part of the old world. Things that we're not allowed to know. Matter of fact, these kind of things, Mr. Bill, if he knew that this crystal tuning fork is now trending, he would lobby to get it removed. I will see all of you in the live stream of tomorrow, 12 o'clock, okay? Tomorrow we are going to talk about Tartaria and a few things. You're welcome. Have a nice day and thank you for all the gifts. Vibes, thank you. Dieda, thank you. Have a nice day.